In this video, I'm going to be sharing 10 of my strongest fragrances. Yes, these are 10 of my longest lasting fragrances. These are fragrances that would smell on your clothing for days. Even after washing your clothing, you might still smell these fragrances. And with these fragrances, you don't have to worry about reapplying. So if you want to find out what these 10 fragrances are, please don't go anywhere. Welcome back, guys. Please, if you're new to my channel and you like fragrances and you like this type of content, consider subscribing to the channel and don't forget to click that bell icon so you get noticed when I drop a new video. Like I said, I have 10 of my longest lasting fragrances on this list, and all 10 of them are niche fragrances. I'm going to be starting off with a popular fragrance house, and from hearing this, you might already know what fragrance I'm going to be pulling out. Is your list actually a long-lasting fragrance list without having a Montale on your list? I don't think so. Yes, and this one is one of the older ones, Black Oud by Montale. And this was one of my first niche fragrances that I got at the time when I was starting to get into niche fragrances. Yes, and what we have here is a rose oud kind of fragrance with patchouli, I believe. This one will last days, and for me, I wear this fragrance only when I'm going to be out partying, especially also in the winter time, because this one is so big, it's in your face, it's polarizing, and it almost never goes away. You will get noticed with this one, and the rose and oud here kind of has that kind of soapy vibe, and a lot of people will notice you when you wear Black Oud by Montale. I also hear there's an intense version. I haven't tried that one. I don't really see why this should be something more intense than this one. Definitely one of the longest lasting fragrances that I personally own, and one I love to wear, especially when I'm going to be out for a long time and when I'm going to be sweating. And sometimes I wear this fragrance when I'm going to play soccer, just because I want something that will last and something that's strong enough. Yes, so guys, that's Black Oud by Montale at number 10. We move on to the next one. The next fragrance I'm going to be sharing is from a popular house, one that a lot of people know, and this fragrance actually is a very popular fragrance, almost like what I would call an OG kind of fragrance. Yes, this is Interlude by Amouage. This one is an OG of a fragrance, in my opinion. What we have here is spices with oud. I believe there's oregano here. There's different things here. There's incense here. And this one will last you a really long time. I've had this bottle for a long time, but yes, it's one of the magnetic cap ones, but it's still really, really potent, guys. And this is one fragrance I like to wear in the cold weather, especially in the winter time, just because it lasts really, really long. This one is big. This one will last a long time. And interestingly enough, a lot of people like this fragrance. And this one gets me compliment from some people, and some people can't stand how I smell when I wear this fragrance. But yeah, it's all about the longevity with this one. This one would last you days. This one lasts me days on my clothing, and even my whole closet smells like this fragrance, and especially because I spray quite a lot when I wear this one. So yes, guys, that's Amouage Interlude, and we move on to the next one. So the third fragrance on my list is from the house of Dior, and this one, I don't know if a lot of people have tried this one, but yeah, this is one of the stronger performing ones from the line, and this one is Oud Rosewood by Christian Dior. Yes, Oud Rosewood by Christian Dior is another long-lasting fragrance, and this is one of those ones, again, I wear only when I'm going out partying and things like that. Yes, just because I want a fragrance that would last long, so when I'm sweating and when I'm out enjoying myself, I would still have that fragrance that would still project and still quite long-lasting. Yes, I only wear fragrances like this in the winter time. Maybe these would be fragrances that are best suited for the winter time, but yeah, this one lasts days on my clothing, and I don't have to worry about reapplying with this one. Yes, guys, that's Oud Rosewood by Dior. It's a unisex fragrance. Found a few ladies that like this one. What we have here is some animalic notes. There's some leathery vibe I pick up in here. I believe there's some rosewood in here. This is just, to me, basically it smells like a leather fragrance, in my opinion. If you like leather fragrances that are quite animalic, then you would enjoy this one. So guys, that's Oud Rosewood by Christian Dior, and we move on to the next one. So the next fragrance I'm going to be sharing is so intense, so long lasting that you have to just wash it off, guys. And by the way, guys, these fragrances are not ranked, but yeah, this one is probably one of the most intense ones from here, and it's from the house of Emirates perfumes, and this one is more of oud. Yes, more of oud here is woody, is oudy, is musky and powdery at the same time. And some of the notes with this one, we have oak moss listed here, there's neroli, there's musk, and there's oud listed here. But what we have here, guys, is beautiful smelling. You get compliments with this one. I mean, there's oud in here, but you get more of that powdery, musky vibe that's really pleasant, but then almost gets too much for me. Yes, with this one, a few sprays go a long way. And when this fragrance was sent to me, it was sent to me with an oil version of this scent. And that one too is intense, even though I find the oud to be more in that one than in here. Here we have more of that muskiness, that powderiness, but in the oil version, we we have more of the oud. Yeah, but this fragrance lasts a long time. More of oud here will last you days, would last you up to 20 hours on skin. Like I said, sometimes I've had to wash this one off my skin. Don't let that scare you away, guys. The oud here is not barnyardy. It's not really dark and funky. It's really kind of easy to wear, in my opinion. But yeah, it's actually nice and easy to wear, but it just lasts so long, guys. Almost to the point where you kind of get angry that it's lasting that long. That's what you get here. Yes, it's unisex. You get noticed with this one, and this one lasts a long time, and that's why it's on my list, guys. So that's more of Oud by Emirates Pride Perfumes, and we move on to the next one. The next fragrance I'm going to be sharing is from the house of Orto Parisi, and this one is called Cuoium. Yeah, I believe that's how to say the name. It's Cuoium by Orto Parisi. Yes, there's leather on the, like a sleeve on the bottle, but when you take it off, you would see the actual bottle. So Cuoium here is really intense. It's a leather fragrance, but this is not just your typical leather fragrance. If you like a smoky, burnt, very ashy leather fragrance, then you should check this one out. This is not a safe blind buy. This is not an easy to wear fragrance. A lot of people might not like this one, but yeah, it's one of my favorite leather fragrances, one that you have to really be into this type of scent to enjoy. And this one lasts a long time, guys. This one is really potent. I'm talking longevity, I'm talking projection. You will get noticed with this one. But you might not get lots of compliments with this one, but it is what it is. Cuoium here I find to be more masculine. I'm sure there are a few ladies who might enjoy this scent, but yeah, it's more masculine to me than a unisex fragrance. If you like smoky fragrances, if you like leathery fragrances, if you like that burnt kind of vibe in a smoky fragrance, then you should maybe check this one out. Yes, this one lasts a long time, like I said, and that's why it's on my list, and that's Cuoium by Orto Parisi. We move on to the next one. So the next fragrance we're going to be sharing is from the house of Penhaligon, and this one is called Halfeti Leather. Yes, Halfeti Leather is one of the three from the Halfeti line from Penhaligon, and yes, this one I find to be one of the more intense ones from the three of them, because I do own all three fragrances under the Halfeti line. What we have here is the original Halfeti DNA plus leather and I believe some smoke. It does have a smoky vibe here. To my nose, I'm not sure if any smoky notes are listed, but I do get a smoky vibe in here, plus that leathery vibe in this fragrance. It's looking like most of the fragrances on my list have incense or at least leather listed as part of the notes, but I guess those are kind of big notes that give fragrances kind of a robust vibe. This one lasts days on my clothing to the point where even when I wash it, I still smell this fragrance. And interestingly, I don't hear a lot of people talking about this one. It's perfect for the fall and the winter time. One I like to wear, especially in the cold days, and one I like to wear, and I need a fragrance that will last me a long time. That's Halfeti Leather, and let me know if you've tried this one. So the next fragrance I'm going to be sharing is from the house of Xerjoff, and I'm sure a lot of you know the fragrance I'm going to be talking about here. It's none other than Alexandria II by Xerjoff. Yes, this is one beast of a fragrance. This one lasts a really long time. Plus, this one will get you compliments. I think out of all the fragrances I've talked about today, this will be the one to get you compliments out of all of them. This one is quite mass appealing, but at the same time, it's such a beast. Sometimes when I've worn this fragrance and hang the clothing up in my closet, I can smell this fragrance for days. And with this one, some of my other clothing in the closet will start to smell like Alexandria II here. Guys, I'm not even kidding. This is so potent. This is so long lasting. This will last you days. It does last a long time. And plus this one really projects. This one projects. You will get noticed when you wear this one. And some of the notes with this one, there's green apples here. There's oud in here. There's lavender in here. I believe there's cinnamon listed as part of the note. But yeah, this is one of my favorite fragrances. And there's a reason why I have 2 bottles of this fragrance. Great for fall and winter. And it's also unisex in my opinion. I've seen a lot of ladies that like this fragrance, and I've seen a lot of ladies that own bottles of this one just like me. That's Alexandria II by Xerjoff, and we move on to the next one. And if you're looking to shop designer fragrances, niche fragrances, clone fragrances, indie fragrances, and even tester bottles here in Canada and in the States, I have a link in the description. Also feel free to use my promo code PFC5 to get 5% discount. So the next fragrance I'm going to be sharing is a popular fragrance that I do enjoy. If you have been following me, you know how much I like this one as well. And this is another fragrance that I do own 2 bottles of for a reason. Yes, this one is from the house of Frederic, and this one is Promise. Yes, Promise by Frederic is another fragrance that lasts a long time. One that would last you days on your clothing. Get 24 hours plus for longevity, and this one also projects. And personally, I like when fragrances project, and that's why this one is on my list. And it's a beast when it comes to longevity, and that's why I like this one. Yes, what we have here is oud fragrance with rose, I believe with some apple, with some earthy vibe from, I guess, Cypriot and things like that. But yeah, this one is really, really good. One of my top 5 fragrances in my entire collection, and one I like to wear in the cold weather. This one gets me compliments. A lot of people like this fragrance of me, and I've put a lot of people onto this one in the past. Yes, Promise by Frederic is another fragrance that will last you a long time. Such a masterpiece, and sometimes I've had to layer both fragrances together, and a lot of people have good things to say about this particular layering. Yes, I've tried it before and it does work. So guys, let me know if you've tried that layering combo, and let me know what you think about Frederic Maux's Promise. We move on to the next one. This is from Tower Perfumes, and this is L'Heure du Désert Marocain. Yes, this one is a popular fragrance. A lot of people like this fragrance. What we have here is a spicy, woody fragrance. This one lasts a really long time, and that's why it's on my list. Yeah, you have to enjoy spicy fragrances. You have to enjoy aromatic fragrances to like this one. It's spicy, it's woody. There's some floral touches in here, but yeah, you have to like spicy fragrances to like this one. But then it does last a long time. And this is one I like to wear in the fall and the winter time. And with this one, I find there's a little bit of green qualities in here as well. These will last you days on your clothing and last a long time on your skin. It'll get you noticed. A lot of people like this fragrance, while some people don't like this fragrance. And I'm guessing it's because of the spicy kick in here. This is one of my favorite from the house. I tried a few others from the house, and this one just seemed to be the best for me. L'Heure du Désert Marocain here was inspired by the spice market in Morocco, and you definitely pick up that spicy vibe in here for sure. And this fragrance is a unisex fragrance. A lady can wear this one and a guy can wear this one, even though I think it leans slightly masculine in my opinion. That's L'Heure du Désert Marocain. So the last but not the least fragrance on my list is from the house of Maxine Perfumes, and this one actually is quite new to my collection. This is another intense fragrance that lasts a really long time, and this one is called Oud Indochine. Yes, Oud Indochine from the house of Maxine Perfume. This is an oud fragrance that has so much depth, and this is an oud fragrance that's like none other. Yes, what we have here is two kinds of oud actually. So if you really like oud fragrances, this is a funky oud fragrance. There's some ambery touches in here. There's some gourmand touches in here. There's vanilla, there's chocolate listed as well. But yeah, there's so much depth in here, guys. I really enjoy this fragrance. I believe there's tobacco listed as well. So think about tobacco and oud coming together. So you really have to enjoy scents like that to enjoy or appreciate this one. But yeah, it does last a long time. This one would last you days. Personally, with this one, I don't like to spray too much because a few sprays go a long way. Plus, the scent profile is not exactly one for everyone. This is not a mass appealing fragrance. But then if you like fragrances like this, if you like those kind of high quality oud fragrances, then you should maybe check this one out. But yes, guys, this one lasts a long time. This one is perfect for the winter time, also maybe for the fall season, but great longevity with this one. And with this one, you get longevity up until the next day. That's Oud Indochine by Maxine Perfume. So guys, those were 10 fragrances. Those were 10 of my longest lasting fragrances. Please let me know what you think about my list. Let me know if you're familiar with some of these fragrances. Let me know if you've tried them and what you think about these fragrances. So guys, I'm going to wrap things up here. I'm going to keep it moving. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing to the channel and feel free to like and share my videos. I'll see you in my next video, and until then guys, please stay safe and bye-bye.